Welcome to your practice. My name is Lauren Eckstrom, and over the course of this next hour, we will move dynamically while skipping all of the vinyasas. Be prepared to still sweat and work with a lot of strength in an entirely new way. If you haven't already, be sure to click subscribe below, and I'll see you at the end. Welcome to your practice. For this class, we're going to start kneeling. So bring the inner knees together and the inner ankles together and sit back onto the heels. And if that's intense for the knees, the tops of the feet, or the ankles, you could always open up the heels and place a block between them and give yourself a little shelf on which to rest. You could even sit up on 2 blocks if that felt best. Turn your palms face down onto your knees. For a moment, slip your shoulders up to your ears, and then roll your shoulders down your back. Feel the tips of the shoulder blades come slightly together toward the spine as the collarbones widen and expand. Allow the chin to be parallel with the mat, and maybe close the eyes. Slightly shift the upper arm bones back so there's a little bend in your elbows. So as the palms rest down on the thighs, the upper arms are relaxed and the shoulders can continue to descend away from the ears. And then from that place, as you close your eyes and you take your awareness within, begin to sense what is coming with you today to the mat. You might be bringing certain experiences with you, certain emotions or feeling states. Certain parts of yourself that you enjoy being with, and maybe certain parts of yourself that are a little more challenging. And from that place of recognition and clear seeing, begin to breathe deeply. Mark Nepo says that to know by heart has been reduced to memorization. And this practice today is one of embodied aliveness, an opportunity for you to know yourself intimately, to know yourself not through poses that you have memorized over time and practice, but to see beneath the surface of the needs that are present today. And from that place of honesty and integrity, making the commitment to honor what it is you become aware of. As if your mantra today could be internally and silently saying to all parts of yourself, I will not abandon you, I will not betray you. And so you stay, not with necessarily the poses or the postures, you stay with your experience. At times that might mean taking breaks and coming back to this place and breathing in a way that allows you to be with what's here today. And so just from that place, draw your hands to your heart, backs of the thumbs pressing into the front of the heart, bow the chin, maybe just a little bit more in honor and recognition of this deep collective intention. And from this place, rise to the knees, and on an inhale, cactus the elbows, pull the tips of the shoulder blades in, roll the chest open. Staying on the knees, exhale, bring the hands back to the heart, taking the back bend out. breath, we'll cat-cow this way, standing on the knees. Through the nose, inhale, cactus the elbows, roll the chest open, almost like a little Bastrika breath. Exhale, almost a little rounding in the upper back as the palms come back to the heart. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. A little faster, we build some heat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, spread. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, cactus. Exhale, palms connect all through the nose if it's available. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, heart rising. Exhale, palms connect. Last time, inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hands to heart. Then inhale, cactus the elbows, lift the heart, lift the chest. Drop the hands behind you, catch and interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back, sit back onto the heels or the block, take an inhale, peel the heart open, and then exhale, lay the chest on the thighs. Maybe the forehead touches the mat. Maybe you even roll to the crown of the head, coming into what we call bunny rabbit pose, as the knuckles draw up toward the ceiling and the shoulder heads lift away from the ears. Then on the inhale, roll back to the forehead, rise back up to kneeling, sitting the sitting bones back onto the heels, lift the heart, lift the chest. Bring the hands out in front of you into tabletop pose, wrists underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Now you separate the inner thighs and start to make little circles with the shoulders over the wrists. Check in with your breath and begin to shift into the sound of Ujjayi if you haven't already. And keeping the palms flat to the earth, especially pressing the thumb and the first finger into the mat. Keep the tips of the fingers grounded to the floor as you make little circles above the wrists. And then begin to circle in the opposite direction. A couple of times. And we're going to skip all of the vinyasas today, but we are still going to work strong. So a different way to embody our aliveness and maybe even to bring us into a greater sense of presence as we pay closer attention to the transitions. Come back into tabletop pose, pause here, and on an inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Traditional cat-cow as the heart spreads. Then exhale, tuck the tail, drop the head, dome and round the back. On an inhale, belly melts, heart draws through the gateway of the chest as the shoulders slip back. Then back to tabletop pose as you exhale. Step your right foot outside of your right hand, your toes turning out to the right slightly. Then step your left foot outside of your left hand. Squat the hips down, bring the hands to the heart so you come through Malasana, your yogi style squat, as the inner knees hug in. Drive through the feet, rise to stand. Inhale, circle both arms to the sky, toes still turning out as the heels press down. Then exhale, sit back down into Malasana, elbows and knees connect. Place your hands down shoulder distance, step your right knee back to tabletop pose, step your left knee back to tabletop pose. We repeat, inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, tuck the tail, curl and round in as we start to link into breath. Inhale, belly melts as the heart rises to the sky. Tabletop pose as you exhale. This time, left foot steps outside of left hand, right foot steps outside of right hand. Yogi style squat, hands to heart. Press and rise to stand. Inhale, circle the arms above. Exhale, sit back down, strong legs, you take your time. Plant the hands shoulder distance. Left knee steps back to tabletop, right knee steps back to tabletop. Inhale, heart rising, tail lifting as you arch the spine. Exhale, curl in, lift the navel to the back and hang the head. Inhale, find your back bend as we link breath to movement. Tabletop pose as you exhale. Inhale, right foot outside of right hand. Exhale, left foot outside of left hand. Hands come to the heart. Inhale, rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, sit back down deep as we start to build a little heat. Plant the palms down. Right knee steps to tabletop, left knee steps to tabletop. We keep flowing like this. Inhale, heart rising. Exhale, curl and round. Get out of the head. Inhale, draw the heart forward, slip the shoulders back. Exhale, back to tabletop. Left foot outside of left hand. Right foot outside of right hand. Yogi style squat. Inhale, press and rise to the sky. Exhale, sit back down deep. Plant the hands down. Left knee steps to table. Right knee steps to table. One more time, right and left. Inhale, heart lifts. You articulate the spine. Exhale, drop the head and lift the sides of the waist. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Spin the inner thighs back. Tabletop pose as you exhale. Right foot outside of right hand. Left foot outside of left hand. Palms of the heart. Inhale, stand in a flow. Exhale, sit back down low. Plant the hand shoulder distance. Right knee steps back, left knee steps back. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, curl and round in. Inhale, pull the heart through. Exhale, as you come back to center. Left foot outside of left hand. Right foot outside of right hand. Last time, yogi style squat. Inhale, grow tall to the sky. Exhale, sit back down for the last time. Plant the hands down, hold here. Lift the hips, turn all 10 toes forward and heel toe the feet hip distance as you straighten the legs and fold at the top of the mat. Grab opposite elbows, put a generous bend into your knees, hang the head and sway. Rock a little side to side. Maybe take a few breaths out of the mouth. And those audible exhales out of the mouth, shifting you into the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. Audible out breaths, releasing any of the accumulated tension and stress at a conscious or unconscious level that may have come with us to the mat. Release the arms down toward the floor. You might keep that little bend in your knees for support. Slip your hands to your shins. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Make space from sitting bones to crown of head. Exhale, fold and drop the head. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Rise all the way up to stand. And as you exhale, draw the hands down toward the heart. Close the eyes. Take a moment as you find yourself standing in Tadasana with the hands at the heart in Anjali. And Tadasana, the mountain pose, the shape that ultimately all yoga postures are looking to come back to. But more than anything, symbolic of the grace, resiliency, and equanimity that we are looking to imbue not only this time in our mat with, but each and every moment of our day. As if we could, like the mountain, weather the storms inside and outside of us. And so we'll stay at the top of the mat and flow through a few half-sun salutations as we continue to enliven and invigorate that embodied aliveness today, to know by heart, not these poses, but yourself, and maybe what continues to bring you to the mat. On an inhale, circle both arms to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your right arm down outside of your right leg. Reach your left arm up and over your head. Sweet side stretch. Inhale, right arm comes up to meet the left. Exhale, left hand down outside of left thigh. Right arm up and overhead. Both arms to the sky. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold out and down over your version of straight legs. Find a flat back inhale, linking in the breath. Exhale, fold as you cultivate flow state. Inhale, circle and rise all the way up to the sky. Exhale, pull your hands down towards your heart. From your heart, inhale, open the elbows wide, cactus the elbows, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, draw the hands back to prayer in front of the chest. Sweep the arms up, inhale from the feet, grow up out of the sides of the waist. Exhale, dive all the way down. Press the breath out, building inner heat. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen the sides of the waist. Exhale, fold and drop in a little deep. Inhale, the arms above as you rise back to stand. Exhale, hands behind, catch and interlace, maybe one finger over. Knuckles down, heart lifts, take an inhale like a little ustrasana or camel pose in the back. Exhale, fold as you continue to hold your interlaced hands, lifting them up and off of your low back. Keep the hands interlacing, scoop the heart forward, rise all the way back up to the sky, and inhale, sweep both arms up and overhead. Exhale, dive down over straight legs and drop your head. Inhale, strong legs, thighs firm back as you lift the chest parallel to the mat. Exhale, fold and hang the head a little more deeply, a few more. Inhale, press and rise all the way to the sky. This time, turn to the right as you exhale. Left arm forward, right arm behind. Spread the arms wide. Back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to the left side. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, both arms reach above. Look up. Exhale, fold and dive deep. Last time. Inhale, pull the hands to the shins. Lengthen out. Exhale, fold. You could always do those out breaths out of the mouth. Inhale, press and rise all the way up above. Then exhale, pull the hands to the heart and pause. Drop the arms down by the sides for a moment. Turn the palms ahead and start to sense the embodied aliveness. A little bit of electricity pulsing through the body. Sense the residue and the difference. And today, keeping the feet about sitting bone distance. On an inhale, bend the knees, drop the hips, sit back to chair pose. Reach the arms up on an inhale. The whole time, keep the chest lifted. As you exhale, turn the palms forward. Press and rise to stand as you drop the arms down by the sides. And we're gonna pulse like this to build some heat. Inhale, sit back to chair. Bend the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, stand, drop the arms. And then keep moving in this way on your own on the breath. Inhale takes you to chair. Exhale presses the floor away as you rise to stand, so you feel the strength in the legs. And you don't have to go quickly to build heat. You might notice that even going slowly allows you to work more specifically. And inside of that specificity, there's a little more that you're being asked to sit with. So keep going in this way, take breaks as you need. So just because we skip the vinyasas doesn't mean that we won't work with strength, doesn't mean that we won't find a little bit of that element of fire, that element of agni. Next time you find chair, take an inhale, sit a little bit back. Exhale, stand, drop the arms, and then shift the weight into your right foot. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, seal it flat, and inhale to warrior one. Square the back left hip forward. Stand into the blade of the back left foot. Wrap the right waist back, lift the arms up, take an inhale. Chest to your right thigh one time as you exhale, run your arms down by your sides while still hugging your right hip back. Inhale, rise back up to warrior one. And exhale, pull your elbows to your ribs. Find that lift of the heart once again. Inhale, re-straighten the arms. Take the back bend out and hook the left thumb over the right. Then exhale, lean to the right, taking the left arm up and over the head so you get a deep psoas stretch across the top of the left thigh. Inhale, back through center. The arms lift high above. Exhale, drop the hands behind the back, knuckles low, lift the heart, take an in-breath. Then humble yourself as you exhale, and it might just be chest parallel to the thigh today. You might drop the right shoulder on the inside. Deeper isn't better if it takes you out of your body, if it takes you out of your heart. Inhale, rise back up to warrior one, reach up. Then exhale, pull your hands to your heart, and on the same out breath, step your left foot up to meet your right. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale to warrior one. This side might feel quite different. Press the top of the right thigh back. To the extent that's possible for the anatomy of your feet and your ankles, turn the right toe slightly ahead. And then stand into the blade of the back right foot. So even though that leg is behind you, it's taking a stand to help you project the heart forward. Reach up, take an inhale, maybe sit a little deep into the left thigh. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms by the sides, reach the fingertips back while still hugging the left thigh back. Inhale, keep that hip hugging in, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, elbow to ribs as the heart, the chest spreads. Reach both arms up on an inhale, right thumb hooks left. Then lean to the left on the out breath as if you could pull the thumbs apart. The elbows flare slightly so the biceps, the triceps are strong. Back to the sky, inhale, grow tall. Hands behind as you exhale, catch and interlace. Knuckles low, heart high, take a deep breath. And exhale, bow down. Chest to thigh or shoulder inside of the knee. Find a place for yourself that is imbued with aliveness that allows you to stay, maybe with that edge of intensity. Rise back up, inhale, first warrior. Hands to heart as you exhale, right foot meets left, and we go right into it. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Inhale to chair. Exhale, arms down as you stand. Maybe close the eyes here. Inhale, chair. Exhale, stand. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, palms down, straighten the legs. And on your own, you breathe through it. Chest stays lifted. Whether eyes are opened or closed, gaze toward the horizon. And then go in. So this practice, even though we're skipping the vinyasas, are great for those days when you feel like an exposed wire. So through the linking of the breath and the movements, we can build heat without over-aggravating ourselves, and at the same time moving the energy, maybe moving the irritability. Next time you rise to stand, drop the arms by the sides, bring the hands to the heart. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms behind. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, elbow to ribs. Inhale, arms high, hook the thumbs. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, catch and interlace behind. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, fold and dive. Inhale, rise back up, warrior one. Exhale, hands to heart, left foot meets right. Right foot steps back. Inhale, first warrior to the left. Exhale, chest down, sweep the arms back. Inhale, circle above. Exhale, pull the elbows down. Inhale, straighten the arms and hook the thumbs. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, catch the hands behind. Inhale, pull the heart high. Exhale, bow the left shoulder deep. Inhale, rise back up to warrior one. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. We go right into it. Bend the knees, inhale, chair. Exhale to stand. Inhale, pulse the hips back. Exhale, press the floor away. And keep moving on your breath. We're going to do about 10 or so of these through each round. The count is not so much of a necessity. How many we do is not as important as the presence we have moving through it. So what does it take for you to stay connected to your inherent aliveness? What does it stay? What is required in order for you to stay at the level of the heart rather than the memorization of the alignment? Next time you rise to stand, pause there, hands to the heart. Inhale, warrior one, left foot steps back. Exhale, chest down, arms back. Inhale, rise to the sky. Exhale, peel the elbows to the ribs. Inhale, arms up, hook the thumbs. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, heart lifts up. Exhale, humble warrior, you dive. Inhale, back up to warrior one. Exhale, stand top of the mat, hands to the heart. Right away, right foot steps back. Inhale, first warrior, sweep up. Exhale, chest down, sweep back. Inhale, circle the arms to the sky. Exhale, elbows to the ribs. Inhale, both arms up, thumbs hook. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow inside. Inhale, rise back up. Hands to the heart, right foot meets left. Last round, bend the knees, stay with it. And then rise to stand in your own time. I find that when I'm doing work like this, closing the eyes and going right into those places that feel most intense often allows me to stay with it a little bit longer, because I'm able to see that as strong as the sensation or even the resistance might be, that it's always changing. It's never just one way. The intensity is moving around, even subtly, to different muscle groups. The places that feel hot, I know we're getting strong. And those moments there, just to really understand, we can ride these waves. This is so much of what practice teaches. Last time here, next time you stand, bring the hands to the heart, left foot steps back. Inhale, first warrior. Exhale, chest down, arms behind. Inhale, rise. Exhale, elbows to ribs. Inhale, arms up, thumbs hook. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, hands behind. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, right shoulder to inner right knee. Inhale, circle back up. Exhale, hands to heart, left foot to right. Right foot steps back. Inhale, first warrior. Exhale, chest down, arms back. Inhale, circle and sweep. Elbows to ribs last time. Inhale, reach up and hook the thumbs. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, hands behind, interlace. Inhale, shoulders roll. Exhale, bow your head low. Inhale, back up to Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, right foot meets left, top of the mat, hands at the heart. Drop the arms by the sides, palms face forward, get still. Feel the heart beating. Notice the shift in the temperature of the body and the quality of the mind. And this moment here to stand inside of all the things that simultaneously feel certain and absolutely uncertain in your life. And like that mountain that you envisioned at the start of practice, you're able to rest like the eye of the storm in the middle of it all. Bring the hands to the heart. Lift the left knee to the chest. Bring the sole of the left foot to the inseam of the right leg. And if that's too high today, remember that your left foot could rest on your right calf, or your right toes could rest on the floor inside of the arch of your left foot. There are places for all of us. You could come to a wall, you could hold a wall. Drive down through your right leg, and from that energy in yoga that we call apana vayu, the downward flow of energy, feel its opposite, udana vayu, the rising flow of energy, like the energy is moving up your spine through the crown of your head. So you're not a tree that is slumping from the weight of gravity and the passing of the seasons. You are resilient, rising above the canopy. Stand the weight into the right foot and then step the left foot back, cartwheeling open to warrior 2. Take an inhale as you sit down and in, lining your front heel up with your back arch as you extend out wide from hand to hand. Inhale, straighten your right leg, lift your arms up, maybe watch your palms connect. Exhale, rebend your right knee, sit back down to warrior 2, 2 more like that. Inhale, repulse. Exhale, sit and strengthen. Inhale, straighten the leg and rise. Exhale, rebend, stay there. Flip the right palm up to the sky. Inhale your right arm up and over your head, sweet side stretch. Lifting the right hip up, descending the left hip down, drawing the right fingertips back. Take one more inhale, lean back. As you exhale, pass back through warrior two. Take an inhale, land there. Head above heart, heart above hips. Finding center, finding presence. Then exhale your right hand inside of your right foot. Your left arm straight up to the sky. Remember, your right elbow could rest on your right knee, or your right hand could be supported on a block. Lean back, open the chest, take an inhale, swing the left arm slightly back. Then exhale the left arm up and over the crown of the head. As you drop the left ribs down and you lengthen out of the right waist. Big lines of energy there as you extend from left foot to left hand. Take an inhale, reach the left arm up. Then exhale the left hand down inside of the right foot as well. Start to crawl your hands to your back left leg. Spin your right toes to face the back of the mat. Spin your left toes forward now. So you're in a high runner's lunge, facing the back of the mat. On your back right toes, bend your left knee above your left ankle. Take an inhale, pull your heart forward. Then exhale, rock the hips back, straighten the left leg. Bow your head and fold deep. On an inhale, rebend the left knee, drive the right heel back, reach the heart forward. Exhale, straighten the left leg to your own amount, fold in, hang the head a little lower. Last time, inhale, bend the right knee, reach the heart forward, the right heel back. Exhale, straighten the left leg, fold in. On an inhale, rebend the left knee. Step the right foot up about a third of the way. Seal the right foot flat, coming down into pyramid pose. You might keep the hands on the floor. You could stay here today. Or right hand to left shin. Pull the heart forward. And if it's okay for you to twist, reach the left arm to the sky. If there's any reason why you're not twisting, then just stay in pyramid pose. We'll meet you back there in Parshvottanasana. Draw the heart a little forward. If the left arm is lifted, maybe start to turn the gaze there. Take one more inhale, lean back, open up. Exhale, fold over the left leg and pause. Start to bend the left knee, shift the fingertips forward, float the right leg parallel to the mat, and then float the hands to the heart. On an inhale, rise all the way up, draw the right knee to the chest, and we're gonna float through this a couple of times. Inhale back to warrior three, chest parallel to the mat, maybe a little micro bend in the left knee so the right hip can turn down. Inhale, rise back up to stand, right knee into the chest. So these are what fitness folks might call single leg deadlifts. Float the right leg back, chest parallel as we build some of that good twitch muscle fiber. Inhale, rise all the way back up, right knee to the chest, two more. Exhale, float the right leg back, the chest parallel to the mat. Inhale as you rise all the way back up, right knee in. Exhale, float the leg back, pause there, take a deep breath in. Lower the fingertips to the floor, take an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, right knee taps the back of the left, curl in, give yourself a little hug. Inhale, left leg straight, right leg back. Exhale, left knee taps the back of the right. One more time. Inhale, heart forward and right leg back. Exhale, curl and tap. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Start to bend the left knee, drop step the right toes, rise up, inhale, crescent pose, left leg on fire. Turn to the left as you exhale, right arm forward, left arm behind you, flip the palms up to the sky. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, pull the shoulders back. Two more. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, pull the shoulders back. Last time, inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, pull it back, circle up, crescent pose on an inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Straighten the left leg with both arms up. Turn all 10 toes to face ahead. Parallel the feet to the edges of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart. Kick the heels in. Turn the toes out. Bend the knees. Drop the hips. Catch and interlace the hands behind the head. Lift the heart. Flare the elbows back. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, right elbow toward the right knee. It doesn't have to tap, but it might. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left elbow toward the left knee. Keep the chest open. Back to center. 2 more. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, center. Last time, exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Sit a little deep. Press the palms of the hands to the sky. We'll be here for 5. Body shaking maybe for 4. Find your place of safety for 3. Remember that mantra, I will not abandon or betray you, for 2. On an inhale, straighten the legs. Turn all 10 toes ahead. Spread the arms back out wide. Pivot the right toes forward. Keep the right leg straight this time. Reach the right arm out. Slip the right hip back. Triangle pose to your fresh right leg. Roll the shoulders down the back away from the ears. And then take your top left arm. Reach it straight behind you and turn your palm to the sky. As your palm turns to the sky, maybe your gaze turns over your left shoulder. Close your eyes for a moment and notice the capacity of your lungs to take your breath in. You might experiment with how does that capacity change when you turn your right palm to face behind you instead. Do you notice that you can take in a little less breath? Turn the left palm back up, take another inhale, notice what's there for you to be aware of in terms of your capacity to take life in. Turn your gaze down, start to bend your right knee, shift your right hand forward, float your left leg up, finding half moon with your left arm extending behind you. You could stay here, or bend your left knee, maybe take a hold of the top of your left foot. Maybe roll the heart, the chest open. As you kick the foot into the hand, spine pliable, body receptive, breath steady, graceful, even in the fall, just like that mountain. Give it one last little moment there if you have the foot. Then inhale the left leg straight back, the left arm to the sky, pause in half moon. Start to re-bend the right knee as you exhale, step back to warrior 2. Take an inhale in warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Spin to your back left toes, heel toe the right foot to the right. Then drop the left knee down behind the left hip and scoot the left knee back. Bring the right hand inside of the right foot. You could stay here, up on the fingertips, drawing the heart forward as the hips descend. You could lower the elbows to the floor inside of the right foot, or to blocks. Bring the floor up to meet you where you're at. Bring the palms together in that gesture of prayer. And if the eyes are open, gaze slightly towards your thumbs here. If it feels appropriate for you to close your eyes, you might close the eyes. And then listening deeply. Not to the sounds around you in the environment, not to anything an external teacher is instructing or saying, but to the voice inside of you that is asking you to listen completely. And can you take these next couple of minutes as we slow down here in these next 2 shapes? be in a state of receptivity to that which you might be hearing. You could stay here in this shape. Or if you'd like, you might begin to bend the left knee, reach back with the right arm, and see if your foot is there to connect with. Take several breaths. Wherever you find yourself, again, going inward to that space beneath the waves of the mind, that space like the bottom of the ocean or a choppy lake that is still underneath all the chaos, like a stone dropping deep. If you have the foot, take one more inhale. Release the left foot back if you have it. Exhale. Both hands come to the floor. Re-straighten the arms. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the left knee. Heel toe the right foot back to the middle, the right hand outside of the right foot, and step forward as you fold in half, top of the mat. Inhale, glance out, heart lifts, shoulders back. Exhale, fold, bow in. Rise to stand, inhale, circle the arms high above. Exhale, trace the center line, hands back to the heart. Close the eyes for a moment, and before we head into the second side, as if you could energetically clear the slate. Stepping away from expectation and anticipation. Being right here in the present moment, and remembering that the present moment is enough. How often we deem that the present moment is not enough by leaning into the future and the thing that comes next, that state of anxious anticipation. So to be right here, and as Nietzsche once wrote toward the end of his life, my work is to see as beautiful that which is necessary. And so can we see the things that are necessary in these moments, maybe the falling, the pausing, taking breaks, the breathing, as the pieces that are the most beautiful of the experience. Not the things we layer onto it, and certainly not the things we label as fancy. Blink the eyes open, shift the weight into the left foot. Draw the sole of the right foot into your version of tree pose. Hug the left hip in. Press the inner left leg into the sole of the right foot. So there it is, what we call Samana Vayu in yoga. Everything moving to the center, and that's really that stabilizing force that allows us to grow our roots deep and our limbs high. Doesn't mean that there isn't some sense of imbalance or instability, but you can certainly be with it. From this place, give it one last little moment here. On an inhale, step the right foot back to warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm behind, as we just start to take this journey through the second side. Inhale, straighten the left leg, lift the arms up. Exhale, rebend and spread the arms wide. Two more in a flow. Inhale, left leg straight, arms lift. Exhale, rebend and spread. One more time. Inhale, sweep and lift. Exhale, rebend, hold there. Reverse your warrior on an inhale, left arm up. Side stretch, not a back bend, so you turn your heart toward the right. Take one more deep breath in. As you exhale, pass back through warrior two. Inhale here, let the shoulders soften, the left thigh descend. Exhale, left hand inside of the left foot. Right arm to the sky, or your version of it today. Elbow to knee or hand on a block. Lean the right chest open. Full deep breath in. Exhale the right arm up and over the crown of the head. A little space between the rib tissue. Finding a soft place for your eyes. And listening to the sound of your breath. You haven't skipped a breath. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale the right hand inside of the left foot. Start to straighten the left leg, turn the toes in, crawl all the way to the back of your mat. High runner's lunge, right knee bending above right ankle, on back left toes. Take an inhale, heart out. Exhale, right leg straightens, fold in. 2 more. Inhale, right knee bends, heart lifts. Exhale, pulse back, drop the head. Inhale, rebend the right knee last time. Exhale, fold and straighten, hold there. Step the left foot up about 1/3 of the way. Seal the sole of the left foot flat. Straighten both legs. Remember, you could stay here. Or shift the left hand to the right shin or block. Pull the heart forward. Make all of that space from sitting bones to crown of head. And then from that place of space, maybe the right arm lifts. Take an inhale. Stacking the shoulders, keeping the hips neutral. That Samanavayu once again that you found in tree pose as the inner thighs hug in. 1 more big inhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Shift your fingertips forward, start to bend your right knee, lift your left leg parallel and float your hands to your heart. Inhale, rise all the way up, left thigh to the chest as we just flow this. Inhale, float back to warrior 3. Exhale, rise, left thigh hugs in, hands stay where they are. Inhale, float back, chest and leg parallel to the mat. Exhale, stand left knee pulls in. 3 more like that, in a flow. Inhale. Rise, exhale. Last 2. Inhale, right leg working. Exhale, float it up, no hurry. Last time, inhale, chest parallel to the earth. This time we'll stay. Float the hands down. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee taps the back of the right, a little curl, a little break. Inhale, pulse everything out. Last 2, exhale, curl. Inhale, pull the chest out. Last time, exhale, left knee taps right. Inhale, reach it all out. Start to bend the right knee, drop, step the left toes back. Rise up, inhale, crescent pose. Turn to the right as you exhale. Right thigh on fire, turn the palms up. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, pull the shoulders back. 2 more. Inhale, pulse ahead. Exhale, shoulders over hips. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale here. Back to crescent. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, open warrior 2. Straighten the right leg. Lift both arms high above. Take a breath. Pull the hands to the heart. Kick the heels in. Turn the toes out. Bend the knees. Catch and release the hands behind the head. Press the back of the head into the palms. Deep breath in. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, tap and touch. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the middle. Last 2. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to the center. Kick the heels of the hands to the sky. Keep the knees bent. Drive through the heels of the hands. Last 5. Embody your aliveness for 4. Stay with it for 3. Breathe through it for 2. On an inhale, straighten the legs. Spread the arms out wide. Pivot the right toes in slightly. Keep the left leg straight. Trikonasana to your front left leg. Left hand to left shin. Right arm straight up to the ceiling. Take an inhale here to begin with in traditional triangle pose. Then exhale the right arm behind you, palm to the sky. like you had a tray on your hand, you were offering something to somebody behind you. Turn your gaze over your right shoulder and then put your attention in your lungs. What is it like to breathe here with an open hand? And then maybe try it, turning your palm to face behind you. Do you feel a difference in the capacity of your lungs to take a breath? So interesting. Turn the palm back up. Take another breath in, feel the difference. Gaze down as you exhale, start to bend your left knee, shift your left hand forward, right hand still behind you. Start to bend your right knee if you would like to. Maybe catch the foot in the hand for Chapasana, or you can just stay in half moon. We'll meet you there anyway. As you roll the heart, the chest open, the spine has been moved in all directions. The shoulders have been prepped and open, so ready for this shape. If you have the foot, give it one last little hug and squeeze. Reach the right leg straight back, the right arm up, pass through half moon, take a breath. Start to bend the left knee, step back to warrior two, your last standing pose of the day. Cartwheel the hands down as you exhale, come to a high runner's lunge, heel toe the left foot to the left. Drop the right knee down behind the right hip, scoot it back. Remember, you could stay here on the fingertips, or you could lower one elbow at a time to the floor or to a block. Soften the chin toward the chest slightly so you lengthen out of the back of the neck. And start to slow things down. A little slower, longer, deeper breath in. And the same steady, long breath out. As if the inhales could match and mirror the exhales. And scan for tension, letting go of any tension in the jaw, a little space between the upper and lower teeth. Softening the corners of the eyes, the space between the eyebrows. And noticing that fingers and toes are soft and unclenching. You could stay here. Or if you'd like, bend the right knee, reach back with the left hand, see if the foot might be there for you to connect with. Roll the left chest open. If you have the foot, try to kick it into the hand rather than trying to pull the heel towards you so you can peel the left shoulder down the back. A couple of breaths. Happen to have gotten hold of the right foot, slowly lower it down, left hand back to the mat, re-straighten both arms, heel toe the left foot to the center, lift the right knee up, step forward for the last time, top of the mat. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold, place the hands down, step back to the top of a push-up, and then place your knees down. Bring your big toes together, shift back to child's pose for a breath. On an inhale, rise up to the knees, cross the ankles behind you, roll to the sitting bones, bring the soles of the feet together. Hook the big toes with the first two fingers, take a deep breath in. And exhale, Baddha Konasana, draw the heart forward, the elbows in, as if you could move not just your lips, but your heart beyond your toes. Leave your knees alone. You don't need to press anything to the it's the place to be. You don't need to make anything happen. And so often it's that agendaed way of being that takes us out of the present moment, those deeper opportunities to know by heart this present experience that we're having. So busy trying to make something happen, so busy trying to get to the next thing that we miss what's right in front of us. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale the hands outside of the knees, spin the soles of the feet flat. Bend the knees, plant the feet flat, reach the arms ahead of you, sit up tall, close your eyes, take a breath in. And as you exhale, keeping the eyes closed, slowly lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you land, drop your arms down by your sides, walk your heels in a little closer to your sitting bones, cactus your elbows the height of your chest, cross your right ankle outside of your left knee and drop both knees to the right, awakening the outer left thigh. And if the left knee is injured or feels tender here, then just drop the right foot to the floor. Eyes closed, and now surrendering the sound of the breath. A very sweet and gentle natural breath in and out as we make our way toward a final rest. Spin the left foot flat, uncross the right ankle, switch sides, left foot outside of right knee. Drop both knees to the left. Remember your options here, especially if this knee is different. And spin the sole of the right foot flat, uncross the left ankle, and just slip both legs straight forward. Let the feet fall away. You might bring the arms down by the sides, or today, resting one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Eyes closed, take a deep breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, exhale. Shavasana. Landing in a full and final rest. As you're ready, rebending the knees, curling to one side, and then pressing your way up to a final cross-legged seat. See if the eyes can stay closed as the hands come to the heart, bowing the chin. And today, you made a choice. So often we think that there are certain things we have to do to make ourselves, our practice, or our lives worthy and adequate. But you modified, and we even skipped what is often considered a primary aspect of this style of practice. And And what we learned through our own commitment and embodied aliveness is that we can modify and skip things and not lose its strength, potency, or essence. And so look at your life today as you step off the mat and back into the day. How often are you falling into this story that if you listen to the needs that are arising inside of you, making modifications to your schedule or your day, that somehow you're not working as hard, somehow not as worthy or productive as your standards expect you to be or the standards of society? And when we take a really close look, that's not true at all. In fact, we can be more effective, have more endurance and sustainability. And so knowing that what happens on your mat stays in your life, take it with you today. Inhaling your thumbs to your forehead for clarity of thought. Your fingertips to your lips for thoughtfulness of speech. And your hands to your heart for consistency of action, allowing your practice to guide you through everything you're thinking, saying, and doing. Take a final deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, let go. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. If you'd like to continue practicing together, you can find me at innerdimensiontv.com. When you join, you'll get your first 10 days for free and exclusive access to all of my programs, series, audio meditations, wisdom talks, and so much more. You can join these practices for free, live, anytime I teach them by signing up for my newsletter at laureneckstrom.com. Thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you next time.